day, and I've been doing schoolwork all day, nothing too exciting. I did sneak in some Planet Zoo for about an hour though, just to like get my head back in the game. But right now I am working on my whiteboard because Lori and I have been working on setting up our Etsy shop for our store launch. And Lori just finished up stuff on her end, so now it is my turn, and what I'm going to be doing is integrating Printful with Etsy, which I just did. It wasn't, after we got a few things situated, it was pretty easy to do. Right now I am going to write down everything we're going to be putting in the store. Everything's already designed, everything like that. I have to just keep it all organized in my brain because there's a lot of info. So I'm just going to write down all the items that we have and then things I need to do for each one. I remember in my Etsy days that this was my least favorite part, editing the pictures and doing all the things, and yeah. So in this camera as well, I can tell I still have a rash here, but I got this rash wearing my mask. So there you go. Beautiful. And I don't wear like foundation or anything, so you just get me all natural, just the way it goes. But it's Sunday, I'm lazy, I'm wearing my laundry clothes, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So I'm just gonna get started on that and try to put this camera somewhere so maybe you guys can see. Alright, so here is the current inventory I'm going to be putting on Etsy this week. So we have two different unisex tees. One has Harold the Death Head on it, and one has our I See You hand on it. If you haven't seen that, go check out my Instagram. There is a black and white for each one, and what I want to do is upload 2 images for each. Right now it's just the stock photos from Printful that I put together, so it's nothing fancy, but it is something because I just did not have time to take pictures of everything myself, so it's just not going to happen. So conveniently you get some mock-up photos, which is fine for this right now. In an ideal world, I would have all the time in the world to do this. I also have a mug with Harold the Death Head, and also says Mindful Witchery podcast on it. And then my favorite thing, which is what I'm wearing today, is we have a beanie. We have the black one, but there's also a gray and black one, which is really, really cool. And we also have 3 different handbags. So they're white, but the handles are on them. You could pick from red, orange, and black, and each one has our I See You hand, Mindful Witchery hand on it. So that is it. It does not look like much, but Etsy and I do not have a great relationship. So I'm going to get started on this real soon because something always goes wrong. Etsy, I love you, but Etsy, I hate you at the same time. So I'm sitting here and just kind of going through some of the mock-up photos that we have too. I forgot to say too, we also have the Harold the Death Head tote bag as well, which is really cool. So you can pick from black strap, a orange strap, or a red strap. And I made this one in particular for myself because I really wanted it. We originally only had the hand on the tote bags, but my little Harold the Death Head, I love him so much. So I'm just gonna get going on this, and hopefully I can get a few of these guys up on Etsy by tonight, hopefully. So I just made soup, Sunday soup. Does anybody else make soup on Sundays? Because it's probably my favorite thing on a Sunday, just like a nice warm soup. I'm losing it. So I'm pretty sure I'm losing it, but I did make this soup. Check it out. Beef broth, black beans, leftover brown rice from my Thai food on Friday, a ton of bok choy, a ton of kale, and I'm just like but it's really good. I am pretty stoked about this, and I put a ton of salt, pepper, and rosemary, and that's about it. It's pretty good. Sunday soup. So it is now 7 o'clock, and I am tired and I got a lot done today, a lot of cleaning, and I'm about to vacuum my office, and I really like this new setup of my computer. I think it's gonna make things a lot easier. It's even better on my back, even though I'm like slouching over right now. And I also need to get used to looking straight at the camera and not looking up, and I'm tired. And I hope you guys enjoyed my Sunday of trying to get back into the swing of things. And I'm gonna eat my soup, finish my laundry, vacuum, adult, read some sci-fi short stories, and that's all I got. Actually recommend, if you guys like sci-fi, I just read the short story The Star by H.G. Wells, and it's really awesome. We're reading right now about disaster and apocalypse, so that's it. That's all I got. Hey guys, I probably look like a hot mess right now, but today is officially launch day for the Mindful Witchery Etsy store, which is so exciting. I woke up early because I couldn't sleep. I was so excited to finally be able to open up the store. So I'm sitting here representing myself in my hat, and I got my Mindful Witchery shirt on. So it's just really exciting. We're about 3 minutes away. I have some posts I'm gonna put up now, and I've been refreshing the Etsy page like 4 or 5 times every minute just to kind of see that it's still working. We're using Printful, so I've been super paranoid about the integration between Etsy and Printful not working, and people ordering stuff and it not going through, and just regular launching a store anxiety. But now we're about 2 minutes away, and now I'm just gonna kind of see how it goes. We actually just got our first order in. I let my mom jump on a little bit earlier just to make sure it worked, and seems to work. So I just sent Lori a message saying that we got our first sale, which is very, very exciting. I have this gray hair probably from doing this Etsy store. I don't know if you see that. Look at that. Wow. That's something. Nobody told me when you turn 30 that you start going gray. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I need to chill out. I might need to chill out a little bit. In my Mindful Witchery hat. Oh my god. What a week. What a week. 2 minutes away from the Etsy store launch. So our Mindful Witchery store, we actually named Mindful Witchery's Closet, which is, I love it. I love it so much. And it looks like everything is up. I have the beanie featured. We have all the shirts up, the totes, everything. And now we're about a minute away. And I am actually right now going to start posting on Instagram and Facebook to let everybody know they can buy stuff. Hey, so it's about 30 minutes later and we already have 7 sales in. I know it's not a lot, but it's just, it means so much. And when you put so much work into something, and it goes nowhere, it kind of like hits you real deep. And I've gone through so many like years of running my art business, so many launches and new art I put out that I loved, and new paintings I put for sale that have gone nowhere. And you never know like what shows are going to be like when you show up, or you put out things for sale and you never know if they're going to sell. Like, you just don't know. And I've gone through so many instances where I put like hours and days and weeks into shows and launches and things that I've gotten 0 sales, or I'll get 1 sale in like a full day. I'll just get 1, like crickets. And and most artists totally understand this, how much work goes into it. And so when that happens, it chips away at you. And I wanted to talk about this too because I find it relevant, that one of the reasons why I stopped doing art so long ago is because of that reason. I just got burnt out. I actually was doing pretty well I was doing a lot of shows, selling a lot of stickers and things, and I was so lucky to eventually start being able to create some kind of income. But more often than not, there was a lot of background work that I would put in, just hours and days and weeks, and I would put out artwork into the world, like a piece of me into the world, and it would go nowhere, like nothing and crickets, and it's a blow. And after that kind of happens again and again, it starts wearing you down. And so I always give so much credit to artists who do this full time and have found their niche and have found the path that they can be on to do it. It takes years, unless you're super lucky. I think I don't regret stopping doing art, stopped doing shows and running my Etsy store when I was doing that a long time ago. I don't regret it at all. And I actually stopped at a time where I was doing really, really good. It just wasn't realistic at the time to continue going. So I don't think I would ever, I don't know, I can't say never, but I don't think I want to get to that point again because I have other things going on. But long story short, to see 7 sales in 30 minutes, it means a lot. It means so much. To see that our efforts to this store are working out, I think I'm almost thinking about switching gears and just putting all our energy into this store. All the energy that I have in a little box for Mindful Witchery to focus more on our store, which is fine. And that's kind of what it's like running a business, right? You have to kind of pivot and see what you can do and see what your customers want, or the people who follow you, like kind of what they love about you and want to see more of. So that's the belly of the beast when you run a business. I've ran a few. I ran my holistic practice for many years, and there's ups and downs, and you figure it out. I think at this point in my life, will I ever go back to running a full-blown business by myself again? Right now, I'm gonna say no. Who knows what the future will hold, because everything's so crazy, and that's kind of my life. Things just happen all of a sudden. But I would like to, on a smaller scale, take all the things I've learned over the years and put it towards helping other people, and put it towards even running my own very teeny tiny store where I sell a couple sheets of stickers and maybe like a hat or two, maybe. That was the other thing I wanted to say is, would you guys be interested in these hats, but this is my art, but separate from Mindful Witchery? Like, would you be interested? Would you buy a hat that has like my skulls on it, or some of the ghosts or monsters or patterns, or like little snakes on a hat? Would you wear something like that? I've been thinking about it. All my crazy ideas that I have all the time, but let me know, because I don't want to, I'm at this point in my life where I don't have the extra time to give to things that I just don't have time. I don't have time to give to things. Like, I play a lot of roles in my life, and I'm sure that's the case with so many people. I know I'm not alone with that. And now that I'm growing older in my life with Carson now, and it's really solidified what's important and who I want in my life, where my energy goes. And I feel like I'm finally in a place where I can start focusing on what I want, like really want. And if you saw my last vlog, we really want a house. And universe, we really want a house, and I really want to like work from home and to actually get a job working in the psychology field. Like, focus on the things that I actually want and stop reaching for straws, because I did that for years, and I think that's important when you're running a business, when you're figuring life out, when you're in your 20s and there's a lot going on. But you know, I know what I want, like, I know what I want, and I can't get distracted with things that I don't see are gonna work out or that will cause me more stress that I don't need because it's not working towards my values and my goals. That was a long rant. This is one of those ADHD rants, but I really think it's important in the grand scheme of things, this being an art vlog, this being about my ADHD, and this being about my life essentially, and being an adult student. And it's like, you find out what's important and just put all your effort and time into it. And so I guess that's what I'm trying to say. You got this. Yeah, I don't know where it's going. Anyway, Mindful Witchery, thank you guys so much if you bought anything from us, and if you want to see hats or anything like that from me in the future, please let me know. If you guys don't tell me, I don't know. So I took this morning to just work on Etsy and Mindful Witchery stuff, and now it is midterm time, and I am gonna go write a paper that I started that's due on Sunday, and that's the excitement of my day. So if anything else happens, Etsy crashes and burns and we lose all of our sales, I will let you guys know. I'll pop on here later. And the goal is to make pizza later with my husband and do some art. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. It's Monday, the 22nd. I'm alive. Yeah, it's Monday. I'm pretty sure I just said that. Yeah, you probably hear my tea brewing. I literally got just a couple hours sleep last night. I made a huge mistake with my schoolwork. I'm currently on spring break now, but I still have homework to do that's due tomorrow. Anyway, long story short, I've been working on a midterm paper that was due yesterday, and for 2 weeks now, working on a little bit each day. Damn proud of myself, damn fine paper. I would have got an A, However, your girl has been a little overwhelmed, and I did the whole paper wrong. I was like in the general arena of what I was supposed to write about, but apparently there was a whole other section of questions I needed to answer that I need to incorporate in my essay. So, a couple hours, I would say about 5 hours, maybe 6 hours before this I'm pretty sure it was about 5 pages long of me, not including references, not including cover photo or cover page. Oh God, I was almost done. And so about 5 hours before, I discovered I did it wrong. And so I had to redo my whole midterm. I did my best. I did it. I passed it in. I finished 2 minutes before it was due last night at midnight. I don't stay up that late doing work, especially since I was up since 4 that morning, yesterday morning, to work on that midterm. All right, so I'm feeling a little crazy, but I passed it in. Might have been the worst thing I've ever done, but it's in, and hopefully I'll just get some pity points from my teacher because I have really good grades in this class. Everything I turn in is gold, and this one is not, so maybe she'll just be like, the girl had a bad day, and chalk it up to that. Woke up about 8 o'clock this morning, and I booked myself a massage. I wasn't planning on it, but when I woke up and my shoulder was screaming at me, I'm like, you know, it's spring break. Treat yourself. So I booked myself a massage, very COVID friendly. I have not seen anybody. I have been very COVID friendly, and I cannot wait. I'm gonna go get Whole Foods Hot Bar. If you know Whole Foods Hot Bar, hopefully it's open, but you know what I'm talking about. I am gonna pick myself up a smoothie, a dang smoothie, and I'm gonna go get a massage. an hour massage of pure bliss and quiet and peace. And I will check in with you guys later. Okay, you guys. So I've never vlogged in my car before, but it's a little weird. So I actually just got out of a massage and I feel, woo! I'm just sitting in my car right now just to like get my head back. It has been way too long. I feel stoned. I feel kind of high. So yeah, I feel good. I needed this. So I'm gonna go to Whole Foods, get some snacks. It's self-care day. I'll probably get some kombucha. Maybe a gluten-free treat. Who knows? Just living it up. Living my best life. God, I wish I could get a massage every day. I feel like myself for the first time in like a year. I used to get massages like once every couple of weeks because I used to be a massage therapist, so that was an option. And COVID wasn't happening either. Can't find my wedding ring. Okay, here we go. So, right now, oh my God, I feel like I just woke up. All right, let's get myself presentable. All right, I'm back. So the plan for today, got a massage, check. Last night I passed in my midterm, check. Whole Foods hot bar, about to be check. And then I'm gonna go home. I have just a couple more assignments to finish and then I can officially start spring break. And hopefully I'm gonna get that done by the end of the night. Eat those snacks, watch a movie, and do some art. Do some art for the first time in like 2 weeks, you guys. And then I might attempt to start cleaning out my closet, my art supply closet. And I hope it happens. Let's see. We'll see how much energy I have by the time I get home. But I'm gonna take you guys along with me. I don't ever vlog. I don't ever film inside stores, so I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I will show you the snacks I buy. I promise. Okay, guys. Whole Foods wasn't that bad, actually. It's been a long time since I've been in there because it's usually a hot mess. Too many people, too peoply. But it actually wasn't too bad today. It's Monday morning, but it is around noon, so Amazon. It wasn't as bad as I thought. I was gearing up for too many people being in my bubble, and it wasn't like that at all. So that's cool. Thanks, Whole Foods, for having your shit together. Now, I wanted to show you guys what I got for snacks. I was looking for more like hot bar stuff. I don't know what I was thinking. They didn't really have any because COVID, so there you go. But I did buy these guys. I don't know if you guys have ever had these, but I'm addicted and I can actually eat them, which is great. It's some root veggies and sea salt. There you go. They're really, really good. They're super crunchy. And I've been on this like chip phase. Like I need crunch. I don't know why the sound of crunch I have to do this, but you gotta crunch like potato chips and crunchy things. I don't know what it is. And I also bought an elderberry drink, which I'm super excited to try because actually in a few weeks I might be getting the COVID shot, which is pretty cool. And I want to make sure my body is tip-top. So I got some elderberry. I believe this is a local company, Gold Thread. It's an elderberry defense, and there's no sugar in it, which is awesome. And if you can't do sugar or a lot of sugar like me, this is kind of rare. It is so hard to find like a drink without like 32 grams of sugar in it. I don't understand. I don't get it. Like the other day, Carson and I found an orange juice and it had like this tiny, probably like this size. It had like 40 something grams of sugar in it, like added. Like, what is wrong with you? I don't know. Rant. My privileged rant. So I am very excited about trying this. I'm trying to see where it's from. Yeah, it's from Springfield, Mass, which isn't that far from here at all. And there is ginger and elderberry and rose hips and hibiscus flowers and tulsi tea. Oh, I know. I know. And I also got, okay, so self-care day. I'm super addicted to this stuff. I wasn't planning on getting this, but it's rose water. And I'm addicted, and it's really great for like dry skin or like any type of skin really, and it just feels so refreshing. Especially like getting out of a shower and you just spray it around, and I love the smell of roses. So I got some more of this. I haven't had it for like a year. And I also got some maca root herbs. I sound so like Karen-y right now, but look at all the supplements and elderberry that I got. Like, who am I? Oh my god. This is my life. Pretty much my life consists of me trying to make my immune system better. And so I got some maca root, which is amazing. I used to take this before, and it's just to help give me some energy, give my body a boost. It's really good for balancing hormones, which I have issues with, which I'll get into another time, but I'm really hoping this will start balancing things out until my doctor and I can figure out what it is I need to take to make myself feel better, because it's been about a year, and I want to feel normal. I want to feel good. When 2020, when I can get out in 2020, I don't know what I'm saying. I spend way too much time alone. So I got this, and I'm excited about taking it. I see how it goes. I'll let you know. And I also got my favorite fruit, one of my favorite fruits. Watermelon's my favorite, but a Cara orange. I don't know what it is, but Whole Foods legit has the best Cara oranges. When I was out traveling out west in California, there's a lot of Whole Foods. And I would just stop and stock up on these Cara oranges on all my travels, and it's been so long. Today is a good self-care day. I'm feeling good. I got a massage, got my orange, I got some maca and some elderberry, and it's gonna be good. I'm excited about feeling good. And I'm sure you guys could relate, but I'm finally hitting that COVID fatigue. I've been home and I'm ready to, it's a little bit scary though, but I'm ready to like get the shot. I'm ready to kind of put my toes back into the social waters and see people again and figure out how to socialize, because judging on my interaction that I had with the few people at the massage therapy place, I'm a little rusty at talking to people. I'm so awkward. I'm like, oh my god. I even apologized to them because I'm like, I haven't left the house. I don't see new people. It's been so long, and I'm like, I feel like there's parts of myself that aren't really being nurtured, and I'm sure a lot of people are feeling that too, just socially. And even a super introvert like myself really loves being around people and interacting, and I think school's been really good for that, but it doesn't compare to being face to face. So I'm ready. So I'm gonna start this spring season with some oranges and some immune boosters and some maca, and it's gonna be great. I'm gonna go for a walk, but I'm down in Northampton, Massachusetts, and there's like a rail trail kind of dealio, but it is very people-y. So I think I'm gonna avoid that, but I'm gonna sit here and eat some chips and watch them walk, and then I'm gonna go home and I'll probably go on my regular walk because I know where people are and I can avoid them. Yeah, I say that after my talk about wanting to be around people, but people I know I want to be around, not people I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna eat this, stop waving it around, and watch people walk by eating chips. That's my life. Hashtag 2021. Living my best life. It's gonna be great. I must be feeling social today. I'm gonna open this while I'm on camera and let you guys know what I think about it, because I've never had it. Ooh, there's all these like giblets on the bottom, little, I don't even know, like scrapadoos. That must be the natural flavor. All right. The color's great. Ooh. Oh, that actually smells really good. It smells like elderberry, but like spicy. All right. Actually, that's really good. It's actually better than I thought it would be. I have to be super careful about like things I eat, so if this sits well, I'm gonna be really happy. My $4 purple drink. All right, Sarah Fry approved. That's good stuff.
So there used to be like sheep and cattle in here, and the husband didn't want them to dig her up or something. I don't know. So he put this stone slab over it to keep the animals from where her grave is, her body is.
No kidding.
But then later on, years later, people made up a tale that she was a witch. So they put that on her so she wouldn't get out.
Oh, yeah.
Wonder why people leave stuff.
There's an offering. Oh, that sounds great. Actually amazing how well preserved these are. Like usually you see them in this like chips and there's things wrong with them, but this is crazy. There's another one over here. Yeah, that's amazing. This one's insane. Oh shit, that one's scary.
Where'd they go?
This one is 1793 and it's black. It's gorgeous. So we are actually in York, Maine at the old burial ground. It's gorgeous. If you have never been to New England before, it doesn't get more New England than this. It's gorgeous. And they've done a ton to preserve these graves too. Like, usually you don't see them bright white like this, but it looks like a lot of them have been cleaned up. And this is Old York. So there's a lot of old houses. church. Hey guys, so I am in York, Maine with my family. I ran off for a second to talk to you guys. So this is the Old York Burial Ground, and it is so cool. So we're just kind of walking around. We're in Old York now, and I don't like vlogging while walking, and it's weird, and there's already cars going by. But yeah, so a lot of the footage that you just saw was from that. I've never seen graves this well preserved before. It's insane. And some of the images, like the way the skulls were carved into the stone, I've never seen like that type of stylized skull before. It's really cool. So so we're gonna go get lunch, and I will show you guys the beach later.